Okay, so we are on our way for a solo adventure in Yellowstone, so that's coming up next. So, if you're not familiar with this park and the vastness and size of this park, to give you a perspective of it, I entered the park through the west gate entrance, and then it took me another hour and a half and about 45 miles of travel to get to my campground. Now that was really amazing roads getting here. It was just majestic. So this park does not disappoint. But we're unloading a few things here, and then we're going to take the Raptor out before I set up the rooftop tent. One of the drawbacks of having a rooftop tent in your vehicle is once you set it up, that is your base camp and you're not going anywhere. So, but on the flip side, I can set it up in like 2 minutes. So I can wait until it's about dark and then set it up. I want to use the daylight I have to get some photography, to do some video, to get some content of this park and everything, and kind of capitalize the time I have here in this amazing place. So that's what we're going to do. But the other thing to point out was on the way in, it was raining. It was lightning and thunder and rain on the way in. And that was an hour and a half ago and 45 miles ago, but there's a chance that it could come back. So we'll see how that affects our trip, our stay here at Yellowstone. Hopefully not, it's not going to affect us too terribly. But for the time being, I'm just going to load a few things that I don't mind leaving here. I have this campground for a couple of nights and it's mine. So I'm going to jump in the truck and we're going to go get some content. So when you're out here and you get a slice of the landscape or waterscape to yourself in a park that has thousands of visitors going through it, and you get that one little slice for a minute all alone in the vastness, it's pretty neat. And now it's dark. I'm back at camp. We're gonna build a fire and cook some food. Camp cooking. Sometimes you boondoggle and create an amazing feast, and other times, well, you cook beans in their own can. Okay, so time for bed, but tomorrow is a full day of Yellowstone, so I'm really looking forward to that. But we're gonna be back with the rest of Yellowstone in a minute. Until then, lights out. Good morning, campers. So we are back on the road and exploring Yellowstone Park today. So I packed up the Raptor. As you can see, it's back there looking nice and ready to hit the road. Took me only a few minutes to pack up the tent, super easy to do, and doing a little loop around the park. We're back at this lake that I was at the other night. This lake, except I was on that side of the shore, way over there, and now we're over here. So we're just doing a little bit of a loop, seeing everything we can get and what we can explore and see. Got a couple of cool photos already. Excited to jump out and get some good shots whenever I get the chance. But yeah, we're gonna jump back in the Raptor and head out. Okay, it's time for a little lunch break, snack break, and when you're on the go and you're moving and you're shaking and you're in the park, you eat things in a can. So the discerning eye will notice that I'm adorned to rain gear. The rain did come, and It's a little known fact that every native Oregonian that owns a pickup truck carries rain gear with them at all times. Standard issue, native Oregonians. Look it up. That's a pretty cool view. Now I'll get out of the way. All right, campers. Exhaustive day of travel. We are back at camp late. It's quiet hour. I gotta be quiet. And we're gonna cook some food real quick, and then I'm gonna go to bed. But I'm gonna cook a skirt steak and some veggies. Yeah, and maybe some other thing. I don't know. But that's what's happening. All right, we packed up and we are out of Yellowstone campsite for now, but I think I'm gonna take another loop around the park just to see if anything inspires me, and then we're gonna head on out to the Tetons, where I am meeting a special guest friend. And there we have it. We just rolled over 20,000 miles on the Raptor. We missed it by 10.4 miles. I've been watching it all day long, knowing that I was going to roll over 20,000 miles, monumentous occasion, but I missed it by 10.4 miles. All right, we made it to the Tetons, and we are with special guest Lori.
Hey guys.
And she knows of secret, super secret, must be not be named campsites that we're going to. So that's where we're headed, up a rough looking road. It should be a good adventure, and here we go.
Shorter the road seems.
Shorter, like the less time it takes?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty adventurous the first time out.
Alright, so yeah, just park up here, past those locks.
Good thing no one's here.
Yeah. Awesome. Yeah, we're basically the only people that come up here.
Okay, so we made it to super secret spot that I am sworn to secrecy about. And yeah. That's the truck, which is a good view, but this is probably a better view. Sunset at the Tetons. We are finally at a nice camp spot that's out in the middle of nowhere and is definitely an overlanding adventure. So, but the tent is going to be a little lopsided in this position, so we are going to go ahead and put some blocks underneath the tire so that we have a level place to sleep, which is good. Okay, Lori.
Yeah.
Tell me the magic of the rocking chair. Are you a believer in the rocking chair, the camp rocking chair?
100%, 150%. I need to buy one myself. There's already a thing in here?
Yeah, all my camping gear is already in there.
Cool. Woo woo.
Okay, rooftop tent.
What was that?
Rooftop tent impressions.
It's amazing, and I'm gonna live here now. This is my home. Get out! How cute. It even has pockets for books.
Yeah, I know, right? All right, so the fire's dying down. I'm gonna try and get some starry night photos before I go to bed. And then tomorrow's another truck venture. We're about to do some camp coffee and camp food breakfast. We're done camping in the Tetons in this part, so we're gonna get back on the trail and head back into town.
There's this elk reserve on the outside of Jackson, between here and Jackson.
Yeah.
And it's like super open, and that's also like a really beautiful place to camp. It's like up in the hills past Jackson.
Awesome.
Yeah. So I'm trying to think of other good camping spots. Back to the main road.
Okay, so we definitely had a good time here in Wyoming with Yellowstone and the Tetons. I've been driving around soaking up the views of these mountains, and we had a great camp, great few nights of camp. So yeah, if you like this content, please like the video and subscribe to the channel. And until next time, thanks for watching.